Hello, my name is Yuki. I'm a streamer on Twitch. I am streaming slots and a various amount of games. Since I do have already a lot of knowledge regarding gambling, especially poker in my past, and also slots and online casino in general, I decided to share some information with you how you can win at slots, or more or less how you can maximize your chances of not losing at slots. Because basically, the only way to win at slots is to not play slots. So, regarding everything what I'm saying in the previous episodes and in this episode, in general, I always recommend you to not play slots. And in general, don't gamble, because the casino is always the favorite to win. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any casinos, right? So that's a business model which always has a slight advantage over us gamblers, basically. But besides than that, there's a chance to basically improve the chances to not lose at slots. An example here is, for example, blackjack, where on blackjack there's a table with all decisions mathematically listed up. So you know exactly when you need to draw and when you need to hold. This is not possible to do with slots, but there are a lot of other things which influence your chances of winning at slots and on generating basically the most fun at slots. So first of all, just a short overview what it's following, not just today, but in general. So I decided to check on some different topics which were mentioned in my chat a lot, and I decided to list some of those up. I guess those episodes might be longer and getting more and more topics, but I think the first like 5-6 episodes are already set, since those are the basics you need to know to be an responsible gambler, so to say. First of all, what I will do today is I show you some stuff about your monthly costs and how much money you basically could afford to gamble, and which money you should not gamble with. The next one is bankroll management. Bankroll management is a word or a topic which is super relevant in the poker for a poker player, and I learned a lot about that in my past. So I decided this is also possible to do with slots, although it's kind of a different approach. But I will show it to you in the next episode. Casino bonuses, they are like two different, or like more different casino bonuses, but basically two different casino bonuses. Every casino is offering you a bonus, which is, so to say, additional money, which needs to be wagered. You have no sticky and sticky bonuses, but that's a topic we will discuss before we discussed which money we can use and how much we could bet, or should we bet, and so on. Regarding that's why I also marked it red. It's casino terms, because a lot of people just sign up on any random casino because it's a high casino bonus, but the terms are completely bad, which often result in canceled cash out, since someone broke the terms by playing a specific game or whatever. RTP is the return to player. That's basically the percentage, how much money you get in, you get back of the money you put in the slot. But that's also next one. Last topic, which I definitely need to mention: what kind of slots do you need to play? Like kind of a beginner guide who hasn't really watched any slot streams and so on, and how you see which slots might have some potential, which do not have any potential, but maybe also look fun. I mean, I'm playing all kind of slots. I would say I'm most likely one of the streamers who plays the most different slots. But I also need to go back to the same slots once in a while because they are 100% the slots with the basically most potential. So let's go quickly to the monthly costs. I try to do it really quick. I tend to talk a bit more, but let's see if we can get through it really quick. Personally, I did an overview for myself last year, how many I pay for each part of my life. Those numbers are completely random, based on the amount. Like the salary is completely random based on the amount, but the percentage is usually kind of the same. It doesn't matter if you like earn 3,000 euro, 1,500. So it's kind of the same percentage usually. In this example, we get 2,000 euros. So we have basically 2,000 euro salary we can use a month. We do have fixed costs, which in this case are rent is usually the highest part, including all the costs as in electricity and all that stuff. In my opinion, you should always like put in 10 to 15% into savings. Those can be long-time savings or short-time savings, such as you're saving for a new graphic card, for example. Also as saving for a new car in a few years, or just saving in general for your retirement. Insurances, I don't know, 200 euros. Some people will have a lot more, some people have less. Kind of depends. What kind of insurances do you have? Do you have a car? Do you have not a car? Do you have an own house maybe also? Phone and internet, it's kind of different as well. I just took 50 euro each, so we have a reasonable number. Now we get to the variable costs, which in this case is food. Usually, like, I'm living alone, and I think as a student, I could really work with 150 euro. It's possible to survive with 150 euro. But I also like to order a pizza or buy a kebab or whatever. So I think 250 euro is reasonable. Fuel for my car. I do have a lot of driving to work, so 150 euro. I mean, it depends on the country. Some countries have really high taxes on fuel, some are not. Then if you use your car or public transport, I just mentioned it like this. Then I put in various. Various is stuff which always comes up each month, but is super random, such as I don't know, you need a new pen, you need to have a some kind of repair for your washing machine. Maybe you need to buy 1 or 2 clothes which are needed. I'm 100% saying here that it's needed, because you will see why. Also, I don't really know, like, all that kind of stuff, which is basically happening each month now and then. Then we have the leftover when we take divide the 2000 and take everything away. We have 100 euro left, and that's what I call luxus. Luxus means for me, I buy myself stuff which I don't need. I go to party, which I basically don't need. So to say, we have like 5% ish of the money if we are responsible, and that's what we are here. What we can do whatever with. So that's quality time. Of course, that number can be higher or lower depending on if you have a car, if you have not a car, etc., etc. For showcasing this a bit better, those are the percentage numbers, and in the pie chart you can see how huge the rent, the savings, and all that stuff is, basically how huge that part is and how small the luxus part is. Luxus is also for me gambling, so that's where I personally fit gambling, because I don't care if in this month, I don't care what to do with those 100 euros. I can decide completely on my own. People who don't care, like who like to game, basically maybe buy 2 or 3 games a month for maybe 50 euro each. I don't know. I mean, I'm personally not the person who tends to buy games for 50 euro. Or is it like small ones? Some people, I don't know, like buy some nice alcohol, whatever. I mean, that's completely random. So 100 euro here is, for example, the money I would use for gambling of my salary. So now, since you all are here and watching till the end, you need to realize that you most likely gamble with too much money. And of course, you can take the part from various, and you can also take some part from savings, but you need to be really careful of using that, because that's an impact of your life and of your life quality. And the money you basically take from luxus, which can be, of course, kind of different depending how you live, as I said, but that's the money you can take without having a huge impact on your life. And when I'm talking about gambling, and also you can see in my big win clips maybe and so on, do not use money you cannot afford, like really afford to gamble with. So a conclusion is how to win at gambling. When we go completely back, do not play any slots. Right now you could just also save the 100 euro. If you decide to spend it, make sure you watch the next parts, because they might be also interesting for advanced people, because I do have an inside view on a lot of things. And yes, I hope I can see you on stream once in a while. I'm streaming on Twitch, usually like at least 6 days a week. Make sure to tune in. You will find my Twitch link below. Please subscribe, and you will also find my face basically at the streams. But I decided to have those guides without a face cam or whatever, because I just want to be reasonable, and I don't like to only showcase wins and so on, because gambling is a really dangerous topic. And thanks a lot. Bye bye everyone.